Good morning, Bill Bernard, WFB Legal Consulting Incorporated. I wanted to talk today about the business judgment rule. So many times, and for such a long while now, we've been talking about protecting yourself and your business by way of establishing a business entity from outside malicious litigation or any type of litigation that somebody may have a claim against your company for. Well, what about protecting yourself against people who are in the company with you? For example, an S corporation where you have other shareholders in the company. You're on the board of directors. How do you make sure that you don't get sued by people within the company as opposed to people outside the company? Well, the business judgment rule comes into play. And the business judgment rule essentially says that it's a presumption that the directors are acting in good faith and that they are acting with the honest belief that the actions they're taking on behalf of the company are in the best interests of the company. So good faith, and they honestly believe they're acting in the best interests of the company. How do you do that? Well, you have to make an informed decision as a director. That means that you must use all of the information that's material, germane that is, that's reasonably available to you. So all material germane information has to be utilized in making the business decision by the director, and it must be all that material information that is reasonably available that he would have had the ability to come to know about, he or she. So that's really, really critical. Now, you must also act in good faith, because if you don't act in good faith, then essentially you are doing one of two things. You are intentionally acting against the best interests of the company, or you are acting in conscious disregard of the best interests of the company. In other words, you failed to go ahead and gather the information you needed to gather, or you became aware of it and you just said, the heck with it, I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. If you do that, then you're violating the business judgment rule. So you must have a good faith belief that you're making an informed decision in the best interest of the company. Otherwise, if you're grossly negligent, where you didn't go out and get the information reasonably available to you, or if you're intentionally acting in bad faith, where you make conscious decisions against the best interests of the company, or you are just throwing up your hands and saying, I know better, but I don't care. If you're doing that stuff, then you're in violation of the business judgment rule and you can be sued by other members of your company. Okay? I hope that helps. Always keep in mind, as a director of your company or an officer of your company, you must act in good faith and utilize the business judgment rule in making any decisions on behalf of your company, which will also, of course, benefit the other people involved in your company. Okay? See you next time. Take care.